2, 1.
So my name is James Podera. I'm a product specialist at Cleveland Golf, XXIO, and Strixon. And today we're talking about the new XXIO 11 driver. So we're really excited about this product. It of course is continuing the philosophy and the movement that XXIO has always been about, which is really lightweight equipment with really high balance points, which is something that XXIO does differently and better than anybody else out there. There are a lot of products that might be lightweight, a lot of products that have a higher balance point, but we're really the only one that's doing both at the same time. And so we're accomplishing that with a few different things. Our shafts, of course, are very lightweight, very strong. But what they're doing is they're pulling weight out of the shaft and they're moving it here up on the grip end. And then what's really exciting about XXIO 11 in this generation is what we've done is we've added a technology called Weight Plus. And that's an actual physical brass weight as well as some extra rubber here in the grip. And when you have that behind your hands as you're swinging the club, it creates quite a profound counterbalancing. If you imagine there was a weight here pushing up on the club, it just makes that takeaway so much easier for the moderate swing speed golfer. And that's going to do a lot of great things for them. It's going to put the club at a better, more consistent position at the top of their swing, and it's going to keep them close to the body and square as they make impact. And all of those things are going to have a pretty profound difference on every shot they're playing off the tee. And that Weight Plus technology is in the driver as well as all the other clubs. So of course, we don't want to just help you swing the club more consistently and faster, but we want to get you some more ball speed through our head technologies as well. So this XXIO 11 driver head has, of course, our forged Type 5 1AF cup face, Super Tix Plus titanium, which is a very premium, very exotic material that is only used in XXIO clubs. And we also have a new rib structure inside the head that we're calling the star frame. And what that allowed us to do is create a really thin sole. It's actually 0.45 millimeters thick, or thin, maybe I should say. And if you're not quite sure what that is, it's actually about 4 sheets of paper. So if you held 4 sheets of paper between your thumb and forefinger, that's the thickness of our sole. And we did that, of course, to save weight and to move all of that weight back and also around the perimeter. But to keep that sole strong, we had to add some extra ribs, and that's in that star pattern that you can see in some of our technology renderings if you look on the website. So that's what's giving us the strength we need, but also the optimal weighting for a higher launch, more forgiveness. So you're going to get that forgiveness with the weighting, ball speed with the face, and then a nice, easy, smooth swing from our swing technologies. And so that, in a nutshell, is the new XXIO 11 driver.
Very nice. And I just want to point out, too, for everyone, I made swings with this club. It was the very first thing I swung after a wedge this morning, and it was just so easy to swing through. Like, you could really feel it through impact. That's the one thing I really noticed. You could really feel the hands passing through, and I think that's going to, like as you mentioned, it's going to benefit a lot of golfers, moderate swing speeds, high mid handicap, even your golfer that's lower handicap, and they can benefit from better timing through impact.
Yeah, a lot of something we've been talking about with this latest generation is that regardless of skill level and even to a certain degree regardless of swing speed, adding in that consistency that comes from an easy feeling and an easy swing can really make a big difference. And what's remarkable about the XXIO product is more so than almost anything else out there is that instant feel. The second you pick it up, it just feels so light in your hands, and when you take that first swing, it's just a remarkable difference from anything else you've tried.
I noticed that.
Yeah, and if an easy swing is something that you're going for, or if that helps you stay more consistent off the tee or whatever shot you're hitting, then XXIO product is just going to help you lean into that philosophy, and it's going to make staying consistent and swinging easy and making better contact makes all of that easier for you.
Very nice. And then of course there's the 11 irons as well.
Right. Yeah. So
we'll go to that. Do you want to go over to the irons now? Or?
Yeah. Let me
okay.
grab.
And what I'll do, I'll just keep rolling.
Okay.
I'm gonna just edit kind of a thing.
Okay.
Oh, sorry about that.
So the XXIO 11 irons, of course, are in that same philosophy as the drivers and all the XXIO products. It's about creating an easy, lightweight feel, especially for the moderate swing speed golfer. So as we mentioned with the driver, XXIO irons also have this weight plus technology, which is weight on the butt end of the grip, which is putting weight behind your hands as you grip the club, and it's creating that counterbalanced feel, that counterbalance sensation, which helps with your takeaway, gives you a more consistent top of swing position, and helps you square the face through impact. All of that is going to have a profound impact on all your iron shots. It's going to make you more consistent, it's going to feel easier, it's going to feel faster. XXIO 11 irons also feature our 4-piece construction, so there are tungsten weights here out towards the toe. There's different pieces that are welded together so that we have our titanium faces with our nice soft bodies, and then the new technology that we're also featuring in the XXIO 11 irons is what we're calling a double undercut cavity. So if you were to look at a cross section of these irons, you would see that here behind the face there are actually what look like 2 separate undercuts throughout the sole here, and essentially what that's doing is when you're making contact, especially on a lower face shot, is you're going to get a lot more flexibility out of the sole of the iron. And similar to what you might see even in a driver or a fairway wood communication, that flexibility at the bottom of your club, of course, is going to create a more flexible face, which is going to give you more of that trampoline effect, and you're going to get more ball speed off them, especially off those low hits if you happen to hit it a little thin. So that can make a big difference if you're coming up short on your approach shot, maybe you're going to roll it up on instead of rolling back down off the green, right? So that double undercut cavity is going to give you that little bit of ball speed. The weight plus, as well as the lightweight shaft, is going to make your swing feel nice and easy and lightweight. And altogether, it's going to be really helpful for the moderate swing speed golfer.
Excellent. Okay, so and then I don't think we have it over here. Is it the black?
Yeah, so we've got
perfect. The black.
So we're calling them the XXIO X.
X. Sorry, I don't know where I got black from. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, no problem. So, actually, a new line this year in the U.S., the North American market, is the XXIO X line of woods and irons. And here I've got an iron in my hand. And what we're really excited about with this product is that all of those features of premium forged workable players irons, everything that mid to low handicap player is going to be expecting and demanding out of his irons is going to get delivered with this product. So as you come to a point where you may be losing a little bit of swing speed for whatever reason, and you're ready to move into a product that's going to help you maintain that speed or get some of that speed back, but you don't want to move into a really large or really chunky or cast iron head, you really prefer forged, this is going to give you that look and that feel, especially that feel at impact that you've always played your whole career. Well, now you're going to get all the helpful technologies that XXIO brings, like our lightweight design, our weight plus swing technology, but you're going to get that in a forged, workable profile that's going to fit your game perfectly.
Amazing. And again, I just want to reiterate that I made swings with all these products early this morning, and this range, the first impressions that I got, it was staggering. They were so good, and and just take the positivity that I took back from the tee deck to on camera afterwards was just unbelievable. Like this range from the XXIO, whether it's the 11 or whether it's the X, is just great from top to bottom.
Oh yeah, that's great to hear. Yeah, really glad that you had a positive experience with it on the range. It's such a unique product, and you know, everyone says the first time they pick it up, even just waggling it, it feels so unique and so different. And it, you know, at first you might think there's no way that's going to work for me, and then you take a swing and it's like, where has this been all my life?
That was my exact reaction, as a matter of fact. And you mentioned the waggle, like just to waggle and then through impact, it's like, whoa, hold on here, like, and you can really feel the weight plus. You can really feel that in the handle. You can really, it makes a difference. It makes a difference on the strike, and like you said, the consistency.
When you've got a whole building of engineers, a whole, you know, high-rise of engineers developing products specifically for you, right? As opposed to the typical model, which is spend all of our resources making clubs for the tour pros, slap a reg shaft in there, and sell it to the masses, right? So that's typically pretty much what everybody out there is doing, whereas we've flipped that entirely on its head. We've said, we don't care what the tour pros want. In fact, we aren't even going to ask them what they prefer. We're going to talk to thousands of ordinary, everyday golfers, especially moderate swing speed golfers, and we're going to dedicate 100% of our resources to developing cutting-edge, top-of-the-line technology that works for them. And then we want a player to pick it up that says, yeah, I want to play the product that's going to be the easiest for me, that's going to help me enjoy my time on the course, right? If I'm going to take 4 or 5 hours out of my day, be away from the wife and kids or from my husband and all the things I need to do today, and I'm going to spend that time on the golf course, I better have a great time doing it. And that's what XXIO is all about.
Well, I just want to thank you for your time this morning. I know you're a busy guy here at Demo Day at the 2020 PGA show. And for everyone that's out there watching, if you haven't swung a product from the XXIO, do yourselves a favor, get out there and make some swings, because you're going to feel a difference.
Give it a try. You'll love it.
Thank you very much.